don't get about that age. You can be old and the youngest a 2-year-old, and you still got to have a good chick.
What the hell is that?
That could be a lot of things. None of them nice.
Quit it.
Yeah, mine be bothering me.
I've just been through enough spooking for one night, okay? I just need a hot bath in my crystal ball. Have fun.
Why would you do this?
So I said,
Jessica!
Oh
my God! Oh my God!
There is one individual we're considering as a person of interest, but his whereabouts are currently unknown.
You know, there is still the old sanatorium on the mountain. Could he be hiding there?
I said, don't worry about it, baby. So I tried to get Careless to take me, but Janet couldn't take me because she had got the wrong gas or something, so she couldn't take me. So I sit on the porch and I said, Lord, I was crying then. I said, Lord,
That's really
I said, when you don't know about it, that's when everybody comes. When you need somebody, don't nobody help. Don't nobody, can't nobody take you. So I said, I know what I do. I said, if I can't go to the doctor, I was going to Raymond's apartment, the Baptist is too far to walk. So I just got up out and tried to walk it off. And it got better. I walked around in the mirror and I told her, I said, yeah, I hadn't seen you, but blah, blah, we sitting there long that talk and everything. And I felt a whole lot better. I came on home and got me some water. Had been drinking a lot of water and everything.
Let's get
And
close.
I just said, well, I just drink water. But I wasn't going to drink too many drinks, but I did drink 2 drinks yesterday. That was it. So I don't want no more. So I got me juices today. I didn't get no drinks. I looked at them. They was on sale. I said, y'all stay there. I went on and just got me some juices. I got me a watermelon, a half a watermelon too. I want to taste it. Man said, it's sweet. I'll tell you right now, if it ain't sweet, I'm going to go back and whoop his ass. What that Pee-wee bargain is. And I told Derek, I said, them people that, what's the name of this place? Them people that Jackson Medical ain't called me about the diabetic shooting. I said, I go to see him on the 15th. I said, but that's all right. I said, when I go see him, I'm just going to tell him. They ain't called and told me nothing. And he going to say, well, I didn't have information in. I said, well, I want my diabetic shoes. I said, I guess I'd go get the tennis. But I said, when I do go to see him, I'm going to take that book with me and show him the kind I wanted, but I'm going to have to show him I want these tennis. And ask him, can I get these tennis? But I don't want no Mary Jane. I told him I got enough of those. But he'll probably say, you need them Mary Jane. I said, I need some tennis too. Because I said, sometimes I wear pants a lot. I don't wear them that often, but I said, I don't even want no shoes on with no dress and no pants. I want me some tennis shoes on.
Awesome.
I got
Why wouldn't I end up in the craziest place on planet Earth?
I gotta get them in. I was telling Mary yesterday I got to sell my, I gotta get rid of my tennis because I can't wear them because they're not diabetic. And I said, I paid almost $90-something. The girl told me, well, I can give you 25. But you gonna give me no 25 for nothing. No, baby, I paid too much money for my tennis shoes. And I told her, I might just get I got some stretchers too, you know, thing you put in your shoes, stretchers. I said, I'd like to take them and put them in there and lock them in there. They'll stretch them while I just wear them. Put things down a bit, and I can wear my tennis. But they're really not my tennis. Thank you. She came and got Raymond today, and she got in a murder box or something. Raymond went right there and did that. So I said, well, Raymond be gone for me. I can lay down. I told him, well, Raymond came back here running. He said, I gotta went around here quick. I did what I had to do to ran the game for me. That's what happened. She gonna tell me I want you to clean some fish. Ray Monster, he looked at her and went out that door and he ain't turned around. He ain't better clean no fish. That's your husband's problem. That's you and your husband's fish. You clean that. Now, he said he wasn't fit to clean no fish. You need to tell Deborah and Junior when you do stuff for them, you gonna have to tell them, can I get anything for them? They both said, I'll get to you later. And he won't see nothing. John said, the more Raymond, the more you go over there and do something, they gonna think, well, I ain't got to give him nothing. He has to come and do it for free. So you better speak up. I told him, you better. Oh, yeah, she'll tell her, I'm gonna cook you some. When I cook some, I'm gonna go get this stuff and make you some Rice Krispies, okay? Raymond's, you know, they got Rice Krispies. They don't tell you. You got no peanut butter cookies. So you need to speak up. Don't hold your peace. In luxury.
Oh, that's different.
Tickle me. Get right up on the foot of the bed. Get right up under the bed. And you promise. I tell her, you try to get on the other side. Stand up at my feet. When I stretch my leg, I don't want to stretch my leg and hit you. One day he was over me. I stretched my leg out and I think, yeah, I stretched it real wide like you stretch. I heard something go, bump. I said, where's that? Raymond said, it's the ball. He pushed him on my feet. I said, oh, if you did that on purpose, I said, no, I didn't. Which I did.
I know you did.
Because I told you. Where you at, outside? What boy? And Pam in the house. But Kenny and Larry must be at work. What you supposed to do? Which one you go to? On State Street. Why? It wasn't that good. How many did you get? Ooh-wee.
Look at that.
I bet they enjoyed them sandwiches. Love big gun is high. I usually get me some what is it, bologna and get them to cut it up. Raymond I didn't want none. He said he's got a little pork in my I don't want to try to steer myself around. So Raymond got him some ham, got that ham and got him to cut it up. And he said, ooh, he cut it up real thin. It's gonna put out when it freezes, I'm gonna have to show enough, take my time and let this sit out, you know, really flour. And I told him, I said, I don't care, I'm gonna eat these corn dogs. I said, I like the corn dogs. Because I said, I'll take them and put them in mustard. And I said, that's something quick instead of you going there and cooking a full meal and everything. I said, ain't nobody here but me and you. I can go in there and make me a corn dog, and I got those the waffle fries. And I said I can cook me like a good handful of those, a few of those. And I said a corn dog would be just fine. get me a juice and get back up on the bed. I told Raymond I had a taste for either some cookies or either get me what you call a cobbler. Then I thought about it. Them cobblers ain't like they used to be when we was kids. They be, but Bobby, them things be so damn sweet. The peach, oh God, that stuff be so sweet. All you taste is that sugar. You know how you used to go down there to back days and get them when our mom used to go get the pies and all that. Girl, them pies be so sweet. I got me one of those apple pies from down there, and I got me that blueberry cobbler, or one of them cobbler. Girl, I had that cobbler, Bobby. I said, ooh, it's too much sugar in here. I said, no, never again, never again. But I said, I love cobbler. But I used to love the way that our mom used to make it from scratch. They didn't have all that sugar and mess in it. So Raymond, I either wanted some cookies or either one there. So I found my, I found me some chocolate chip cookies. Yeah, chip ahoy cookie. They was like $2.25. I got me a bag of them. And I was going to get me some milk. But all the milk, every time we go to the milk, they expire on the 9th and the 11th. I said, why they had this milk expiring so quick? So I said, we'll just wait and get some milk and cereal on the 18th when we go to the store over there and just get the milk and cereal over there. But I wanted some chocolate milk, but I thought, hey, it was the same way. But I said that chocolate milk wasn't the last. So I'm going to tear that up, but you know, they had the best choice of ice cream for $2.43. I got mine and he got his cookies and cream. But I ain't sharing nothing. And he got what he wanted and everything. And I said, I ain't sharing none of mine. And he got, but I told him, we was looking at the, when we first saw the corn dog, they was less. Then we saw the 15. Then we found a box that had 16. And we had found a box that had 30 in it. But the 30 was like the little bitty ones. You know, the little bitty like.
Gross.
Yeah, the little miniature ones. We didn't get those, so we got those. That there. We just got all that and came on and got my other stuff. I love those Townhouse crackers. I can eat them by themselves with cheese or whatever. I used to eat those and just drink me some water and was good to go. Either I get me, now he make Kool-Aid, but he make his too sweet sometimes. When I taste his Kool-Aid, it was too sweet, I put me some more water on it. And girl, I be sitting there drinking that and eating the crackers. I don't be wanting to eat all that food, but I told him, we don't have to cook food. Unless I had that cooking spill. Very seldom I had that cooking spill because it's too darn hot. Huh? And then I be, hey, what you gonna cook? I ain't cooking that. But I don't have to do that. Worry about that. Raymond will go in there and I can be asleep and wake up. I say, yes, I said, what is this? He said, I cooked some fish and some macaroni and cheese, and I made you, I got a salad.
This is
and I got some,
what
he said,
could-
no, I got you some broccoli.
Who?
I said, boy, you must know how to cook. You know I be wanting this, don't you? I eat the bacon because Mary asked me, she said, do you eat fish? I said, yes, Lord, tilapia. I said, I eat all kinds. I said, but I won't eat no buffalo because they have too many bones in it. I said, I eat pan trout, but I said, I don't eat it like I used to. I used to eat pan trout all the time. And she said, why is that? I said, well, I used to eat pan trout all the time. Because I used to work at the fish house down there, and I said, I used to cook it. And when you cook it and everything, you don't want to eat it like you used to. She said, I want to get me some quail, some brim. She said, I just want to get me a lot of fish. I said, yeah, fish is good for you. She said, I want me some deer meat. I said, well, I used to eat deer turkey, at least deer sausages and stuff like that, but I said, I don't eat deer meat no more. said, I just don't have, I guess because I ate so much. She said, girl, deer is good for you. I said, yeah, deer is. It's good for you. They said it's good to put, they said best meat to eat is deer. But I said, deer is so hot though. Huh? You know, it's just so hot. And you have to have, and I said, you have these means that go deer hunting. They can get you the meat and everything, grind it up and everything for you. I said, I ain't too hot on deer meat like I used to be. I said, I ain't hot on deer meat, and I said, I'm not really too hot on turkey. And I said, you know, most people cook turkey for Thanksgiving, but I said, I don't cook turkey for Thanksgiving. I said, I would cook a hen or something. And then sometimes when nobody was hen, baby, we cook garnish hens. Now that's enough meat for both of us to make a little thing of dressing. I said, I'll make a big pan dressing. She said, why? You supposed to invite folks. Invite folks to what? I don't need nobody to come over there. I go to the store and try to get enough for me and him. I see everybody cook cakes and pies and they cook all that. I said, but I do have a taste for something that I ain't had in a long time. She said, what's that? I said, I ain't had a potato pie in so long.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I said, you guys, I ain't
feeding
gonna
them?
buy no potato pie. I don't want no store-bought. I'd rather go out there and get my own potato. They don't have, they get some sweet. They don't taste right. Like they got too much something in it. Yeah, then you know. Dressing it, so they put too much sage in. Vegetables and stuff, it'll help clean your body. I said fruits and all that. I said, but you need to eat a lot of greens, vegetables. I said squash and all that. And he said, I ain't eat no squash. I said, well, there's broccoli, there's greens. I ain't eat no broccoli. I like greens.
This place just gets better and better.
When you was a baby, you was chicken growing up, and I said, you still chicken. So I said, pour it on you. Smile. He's a but see, his great grandma, on his daddy's side, she used to cook all that there. She would see green beans, greens, squash, and all that. And she used to tell him, Derek, you need to eat this. Grandma, I don't like it. But he ate it. He would eat it. That's what you have to do.
Sick. That's what he said.
Greens, like I said, the cabbage greens and all that. But he eats greens. His wife cooks greens and everything. And he'll eat cornbread by spell. I told him, yeah, corn, some people don't cook.
Okay, let's check this out.
I said, I like cornbread when I eat green stuff. I said, sometimes I don't need no meat. I just take cornbread and crumble it up in there. And I said, you better not let me have a bottle of hot sauce. What the hot sauce will do? Stick to it on the bread. But you know, when I cook my cabbage, I cut it up with my cabbage and eat it. And I cook it. And I be waiting for it to get ready. I have my cornbread ready. And my hot sauce bottle too. He said, what the hot sauce for? I said, oh, you put hot sauce on your greens. And baby, you didn't have no pork. I got a pork. You can bring your pork out. These two things I right with my hand. I said, honey, I be sitting there eating greens and cornbread. And I had that hand just open. And you don't see no good job. Then we get too good, and I get through. I do that with you. I go right back and get smoked. Show good girl. Because I know I got some greens one time. I love cabbage. I love cabbage greens. I eat broccoli. And I love mustard and turnip. I ain't too hot on top. Baby, that lady, I got them mustard greens. And I got the, I think I got a piece of chicken with it.
What's up, Chatterbox? Hanging out?
One of them cornbread, the Mexican cornbread. Girl, they were gone. And I got me, I think I got some macaroni with it. Baby, I was eating, and I had the hot sauce bottle, and I put it on the greens, honey, and I forgot where I was almost. I was getting ready to stick my hand down in that bowl. And I thought about, I'm in the restaurant. I took the fork in there. And when nobody wasn't looking, baby, I slapped that stuff over my hand. And I was licking my hand. That lady came over there, that third. She said, I saw you. I said, I'm sorry. It was good. She said, honey, I know what you mean. Yeah, she said, because I good. People think I ain't scared. They're eating my blood. Growing pain. I was still picking on the chicken, but I wouldn't send the chicken too much, baby. I was too busy eating them greens. If something's good, you just go ahead on and eat it. And I think I had gotten me some of that mango tea. That mango tea one that's sweet, but I loved it. And I think for dessert, I don't know if I got a dessert. Yes, I did. I got a piece of chocolate. I brought it home because I couldn't eat no more.
Right. Back in here.
It was a big piece of chocolate cake. That's what I got. But I couldn't eat no more. I brought it home and I gave it to Rayvon. He loved it. He just
Okay.
And then, you know, when I used to have my truck, that's what me and him used to go. But we didn't go to the one on we went to the other one over there on Ellis on Robinson Road. And we used to go to them, but we used to just go and sit in there. We used to sit there and just eat. And we would take our time and just sit there and eat and just talk and everything.
So,
and, you know, just didn't rush ourselves to eat. We took Willie there one time and Willie said, ooh, this is good. We treated him that day. He almost had 8 fish when we gave it to him. He liked it. He said, ooh, we must come here again. I said, yep.
Nice.
And they give you all the refills you want. And you just get tired, you just leave. And I said, we just sit here. She said, baby, you can sit there as long as you want to. She'll clean out your she'll clean the table off, and we'll give her her tip, and we'll just still be sitting there. And we'll
Freak.
just get up and we'll just get up and come on home. I said, Raymond, you fool? That's enough. He said, yeah. And he said, well, we better get something later on to keep us from having to go back out. We'll probably think we go to churches, not churches. Yeah, we used to go to churches and get us a box of chicken or something just for later on when we get home because we didn't want to go in there and cook.
The Stogie stash exposed.
Well, I done took that medication and now I'm getting kind of drowsy. I better lay down here before I fall off this bed. Girl, I'm watching Raymond play this game. And I'm sitting here talking and my eyes are getting heavy and I'm getting drowsy. So I better get off this phone before I fall. He'll be saying, Mom, Mom. He'll think something wrong, be calling the paramedic, and I'll be ready to kill him. But I'll holler back at you tomorrow sometime. Is it supposed to rain today? I mean, later on tomorrow. Oh, Lord. I know I'll sleep good then. But I'll holler at you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Easy, boy. Easy. That's a good boy. That's right. Hey, guy. You like that? Yeah. Everyone likes a little loving, right? Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Oh, yeah. They got it.
What?
Let me see who got it. Raymond,
What?
you got that game.
No.
Why they got $24.99 on my car on here?
They say what floor, where's it from?
PlayStation Network card purchase. Then Netflix took theirs.
I haven't purchased no PlayStation Pro.
And so did what's that name? What's that name?
WWE.
WWE got theirs too. See, they got $24.99. PlayStation Network. Is it time for your network to be paid?
They ain't gave me no alert or nothing about it. No.
Well, they showed $24.99. Netflix got theirs, and WWE got theirs, and you paid your phone. I got that cash in. I paid that $71, and I paid that $43. Sure did. They got WWE Network. Not WWE. PlayStation Network. $24.99. And you think I'm lying? Look.
PlayStation is. I haven't had a lot of purchase my PlayStation 4.
Well, it's 180, 184.68 on there.
Of course, locked. Okay.
They must have just did it. Oh, dear. Fan. I know you had said you wanted it. I ain't gonna worry about shit. I'm too tired. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Hey, it's locked. The hell? Who did that? And there's some seriously uncool shit going on here tonight.
She said she paid $45 yesterday in big time.
Oh,
I can't believe Josh is dead.
She got...
Died.
No, I mean, what if they were wrong?
What?
Maybe we should have checked the shed to see if it was really true.
I don't know. There are some things that once you see them, you can never unsee them.
Yeah, I guess, but some things you have to see for yourself.
I'll take your word for it.
Call PlayStation with him and tell him that you didn't authorize it. They can put that money back on that card if you didn't get it. Because I don't know nothing about it.
Paint? It's still fresh.
You got it. I don't care.
Look! An axe. I feel better with an axe.
Oh, what now? This is locked, Matt. Well, break the door down, will ya?
Whoa, wait a second. If we start smashing shit down, he's gonna hear us.
Well, you got any better suggestions?
I don't know. What about... Look!
What?
A window.
That's great, Matt. I can just about fit my lip balm through that little slot.
Oh, come on.
You will never fit through there, big guy.
I won't fit, but you will.
Are you nuts? You're gonna shove my ass through that little hole?
I've seen you slip into some pretty tight jeans, Em.
Excuse me?
It's a talent.
Think again, lughead. No can do. For one thing, that maniac is probably just sitting there under that window waiting to blend us into pina coladas.
Okay, fine. Here goes. I'm gonna huff, and I'm gonna...
Shh, just do it! few hours ago. This must have just happened.
What the fuck is going on?
It's got to be the guy, the one who got to Chris and Ash and Josh.
He's gotta know this is the only way back.
Don't say that.
Look, the cable car's all the way out there.
Well, I mean, that's not far, right? You can jump it?
I'm good, but not that good. Flattered, though.
Well, Matt, if you can't jump that, what are we gonna do?
I don't know.
God, everything is like so busted up.
I think they knew exactly what they were doing. Someone really did a number on this joint.
Such a mess. This place was
Hey, look.
barely in working condition
Fire
before,
tower.
and now? Hey, Magellan, maybe we should get the cable car working and take the show on the road, huh?
Very friendly.
Unfollow.
Great. No keys, no cable car. So, back to square one.
What about the fire tower on the map you found?
Look, I guess it's an option.
Oh, maybe it has a radio or something. I mean, it would, wouldn't it?
Probably, yeah.
Matt, we gotta get to that radio.
We can use the radio to call for help. But somebody's gotta pick up the signal.
Oh, well, someone's learning to play by the rules.
What rules?
Rule number 1, Emily is always right. Rule number 2, nothing else matters because Emily is always right.
Uh-huh.
Oh, hold up.
How about rule number 3? She keep talking smack and asking for a proper hit.
What's cooking? Good looking?
Getting us out of here, Mr. Meat for Brains.
Y'all can
Look at
dress
this bad
up
boy.
off.
Coming with me, buddy.
They gone.
And just like magic, come on down. We can totally get out here this way.
You wash.
You alright?
Yeah, thanks. Maybe, you should go first to protect me. Okay. Okay, easy now.
Okay. Alright.
Oh my gosh.
Almost.
I'm feeling kind of faint.
Don't look down.
Whoa.
Okay.
Holy cannoli, thank God that's over.
Yeah, for real.
What if it doesn't work?
What?
The radio.
It'll work.
But, okay, if it doesn't, we need a plan.
Maybe we can just climb down
Climb down what?
the mountain.
Are you serious?
What's the big deal? It's not like it's floating in the sky.
It might as well be. It's pitch black out.
Hey, hopefully we won't have to.
You think the psychopath is just gonna give up and run away?
No. But maybe we should find a safe spot. Pull up, wait it out. It'll be a little easier to figure this all out in the morning.
As long as we don't hide in the lodge, that's where he expects us to go. Whoa, this is Beth's phone.
I thought the police, like, swept the whole area.
Well, it looks like they missed this.
Watch where you step around here.
Yes, Matt. Given the choice, I'd prefer not to spend my evening plummeting to my death off a snowy cliff top. Matt, what is that?
I don't know.
Jesus! Hello? Guys? What are you doing out there? Creepy. Okay. Sakes, my clothes, really? Whichever one of you did this is off my Christmas list. Seriously, not cool, guys. Not cool at all. Chris? Josh? What the hell? happened, okay? It was all very funny, haha. Look at Sam walking around in a towel, but now I just really want this to be over, alright? You had enough? If you were trying to freak me out, guess what? Who are you guys? Oh, this is weird. Hey, guys, come on! Oh, I'm done with this! I really don't appreciate the silent treatment here.
Hello, Samantha. Looking for me? I don't think you'll have much luck by looking, Samantha. You're only going to see what I want you to see. And I have quite a lot to show you.
What's going on?
Open your eyes.
Oh my god.
She's quite beautiful, isn't she? A beautiful bathing bird. Do you think she has any idea what lies ahead? Do you think these were the last happy moments of this creature's life?
Showing this to me.
Why are you watching?
Josh!
How does it make you feel?
No, what did you do?
I'm going to give you 10 seconds. 9,
No,
8,
no.
7.
Please, no.
Sam?
Shit. Are you kidding me? No handle?
Here, little kitty. Here, pussy.
certainly didn't go according to plan, now did it? Such careful, brilliant plotting, and yet in a crucial moment you are foiled by your own inadequacies. I told you, everything you do has consequences. You think this mistake won't have repercussions? What you do, what you say, causes things to change. Yes, all the good work we did exploring the source of your fear. And you've just gone and used it for him. Your overwhelming fear of isolation. You have turned it against these people who use it desperately to torment. Has it been worth it?
I don't understand what happened.
There's a maniac!
This is insane. We need to go get some help.
Hello? Guys?
Hello, Samantha. Looking for me?
We should look for the others.
Mike and Jess are off 69ing each other, and who knows where Sam is.
I think she's in the lodge.
Why are we still talking about this? Let's go!
Hey, look! Fire tower.